Oh, Lord. All right, let's relax for a minute. Get back to work, man. Yeah, no, well, human beings are human beings. And we know what it's like to be tired and stressed and abused and sick, you know, smell like poop and pee. Just when they put toxins in your body, and the only way to get the toxins out is to poop and pee, right? And you're drinking water and you pee and you pee, you feel like you have the prostate of a 90-year-old, you know, and you're in your 50s and you're one of the healthiest human beings in the world. You're the best athlete from the 20th century, okay? And you rejected being a professional athlete because it was fundamentally wrong, okay? They didn't fundamentally do things right. And they kept trying to direct you into ways that they wanted you to, he'll do this, he'll sell out. That was the whole big thing. Everybody has a price, everybody sells out, everybody has their thing. And when they monitored me privately, I couldn't have any private moments to get through things as well as I wanted to. I said to Jesus, I want a scholarship. I'll play anywhere. Just give me a scholarship. The only scholarship I got was to Southwest Bible College, and I could not play there because I could not agree with the academic curriculum. All right. When I tried to go to win the thing with the Mormon church and then get offered a scholarship to like Southern Idaho or something like that, they didn't allow that to happen. They were always trying to gear me towards what genocidal operation they wanted to fuck with. Well, they're in control. Z Guys movies, And so you're dealing with woefully inadequate people, intellectually, psychologically, physiologically, emotionally. Okay. They're constantly doing everything to try to make themselves feel the best and be the brightest and the most brilliant. You heard the stuff about Elon Musk and his wife, the mother of his children. What a pompous, arrogant, pretentious asshole he was. How horrible of a husband he was. And the father, the kids can't stand him because he's such a jerk. Okay. They wouldn't even let me I couldn't be a good husband because of all the fucking they did to my wife. And then the kids, I tried to be a good father to them, and the kids were trying to be good kids, and they wouldn't even allow that. Patrick, the people that watch me and Patrick, they say, oh God, they were better than Trey and Styles. They were real. And they fucked that up. And they take everything away. They try to make you feel inadequate. They torture your kids, and then the kids feel like, Dad, why didn't you stop it? Why didn't you, Okay, Jesus, why didn't you stop the crucifixion? David, why didn't you, Moses, why didn't you stop Exodus? And you have to tell the kids, you want me to be a liar? You want me to lie to you? Sheldon, the whole thing with the dogs. You don't want me to lie to you? Then why didn't we get a dog? With Penny, I was watching that the other day. And it's like when he's trying to get the gig on the Professor Proton thing. And shit. But you just sit and watch these people. When you watch Johnny Cab, I was watching the thing on Johnny Cab, right? And you're like, you trust these billionaires that are engaged in genocidal economic operations to put you in a vehicle and take you to the place where you need to go? You've got to fall asleep in that vehicle. You trust them? Yeah, if they're like you and you're like them, you can trust that they'll kill all the right people that you want to help. You want to not help, engage in killing too, so you can maintain your brain chemical addiction, right? Assholes, right? Fucking assholes. And so, I'm sure everybody, if they haven't, because life is eternal and grace is infinite, they understand what it's like to be an old person, Especially for years, we've had chemical torture and gasoline in the rivers and the water supply near Standard Oil and stuff like that. So you can connect and feel it. I think, I'm not going to be melodramatic and be like, what's her face? Annie Lennox. Thank you, Annie Lennox. You don't know how I feel. I'm pretty sure you know how I feel. Okay. As far as physical torture, mental abuse, psychological abuse. People being jealous of you and abusing you and stuff like that. But you don't know how I feel because you're not doing the right thing every day. and being tortured and neglected and abused for it anonymously in a fuck factory. Okay. So someone like Jennifer Lopez, you don't have a fucking clue how I feel, and you don't understand me at all. So I love you, but shut up. Okay. Well, I was a P. Diddy, and P. Diddy treated me the way that Stephanie went crazy, and Amy was with you, and so you don't have the market cornered on having a sexual relationship. I had to accept those sexual relationships. Jesus told me so. I couldn't be with Edna. I couldn't be with Miriam. I sabotaged the date with Michelle. I fucked it up. Because if I had had a relationship with me and Michelle were married and John McCain and his people killed Michelle in Arizona, I would have gone on a killing spree that most people wouldn't have. Oh my God, John Walsh is looking for this guy, right? I love Amy and I love Steffi and I love Law and I love Rocky. Okay? But they weren't like Michelle. Okay? Corporal Reyes and Sergeant Garcia and Don Alfredo and Bonita, or whatever, the vaquero who liked the Trujillo girl and stuff, they're not Zorro. Okay. I'm fucking Zorro. I'm Harry fucking Potter, according to all their Captain Kirk mythology. Okay. You know, not everybody's Michael Jordan, not everybody's, but they're assholes. But not like I told, what's his face? Watkins, you know. I'm the guy from the Book of Revelation. There's got to be at least 10,000. There were 10,000 Jesus of Nazareth, 10,000 Muhammad of Meccas, 10,000 Buddhas, 10,000 Buddhas, right? 10,000 Krishnas. Okay. Your life fulfills prophecy. People don't sit there, you know, the people that, you know, make up shit in their heads, there's got to be at least 10,000 of you. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. If there were 10,000 of me right now today, that would be fucking excellent. Okay. If there were 10,000 Earls, not clones, but 10,000 people that have immaculate faith and the courage of kindness like me, that would be fucking great. Okay? But it doesn't happen. The whole fucking NFL doesn't have a man like me. The whole fucking FIFA doesn't have a man like me. The NBA fucking A doesn't have NHL doesn't have a man like me. Major League Baseball does not have a man like me. It'd be great if just 10 of them in each fucking league had a man that had the balls and the compassion and the courage that I possess. It would be great if Elon Musk was half the man that I am. It would be great if Mark Zuckerberg was. It would be great if Jeff Bezos was. It would be awesome if Vladimir Putin changed and was like me tomorrow. Zelensky and the rest of the assholes. And Anvato and Chewy and Donner and Blitzen and fuck you and Mixon and Nixon and Tixon. Fuck! Right? And that fucking idiot Obama, Johnson and Johnson. Okay? Barack Obama, Andrew Johnson, and Lyndon Baines Johnson. Every time you look at him, say, that is Lyndon Baines Johnson, Andrew Johnson, and brownface. He wants to be like a Kennedy. He wants to be like a Shabazz and a King, but he can't. He's like Chris fucking Rock. You want to, but you can't. He's stuck at Albert Elementary. He's a commercial that will never go away. You're intense today. Of course I'm intense today. We should have been living the Lord's Prayer yesterday, you fucking asshole. Boom, so what? Ba-doo, 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 boo, so what? So you can all Freddie freeload off our time, making us believe that money's real and we need to fight and fuck over it? Da-na. It's all blues, huh? All fucking blues. It's kind of blue, right? I don't know. What's the name of that movie song? All Blues is one of my favorites. But I really like that album. Okay? But you got to ask yourself, if we had accepted the Lord's Prayer in year one, would we have had the Miles Davis Quartet, Dave Brubacks? Would we have had Skating by Vince Gill, you know, from the Peanuts? Would we have had Charlie Brown and Peppermint Patty? Superman and Baskin Robbins, Brahms and McDonald's and KFC? Okay. Would we have had the Super Bowl? The Final Four, if we had accepted the Lord's Prayer year one, and we'd have restored the Garden of Eden and be loving with one another in eternal faithful peace? Would we have had Motown? Would we have had the the Grammys, the Emmys, the Oscars, the Tonys, the macaronis, and the cheese. Of course, we'd have the macaronis and cheese. The macaronis and cheese. We definitely have the macaronis and cheese if we had accepted the Lord's Prayer. It's macaronis and cheese. It was bound to happen, Like the Philadelphia cream cheese commercials? No, we wouldn't have those. But we would still have the cream cheese. Would we call it Philadelphia cream cheese? Would it be sold in a grocery store? No, but we'd have a cream cheese and a macaroni and cheese. Because it's always going to be good. It's the comfort of food. Shut up in your face. Yeah, we'd have macaroni and cheese. You bet your ass we'd have macaroni and cheese. Wait, it's one of my favorites. And I'm the Messiah, damn it. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. Macaroni and cheese. Make sure that happens. Okay, pasta from China with the cheese and the macaroni and the spaghetti too. The linguine and the lasagna. Okay, yeah. And the pizza pie, yes. Moon Hitcher, I like a big pizza pie. Yes. Pepperoni, yes. Bacon and sausage, yes. My personal favorite. Okay. And salad. You always have really good bowel movements in the day after you have salad. So how can I use salad? Salads are very filling, especially protein in them. You put some chicken, some bacon, some cheese, and a hard-boiled egg with lettuce, celery, carrots, and radishes. A little bit of ranch dressing. That'll fill you the fuck up. And the next thing the next day, you'll get up the next day and you will poop. You'll poop. And that's good for you. It's also fertilizer. Yeah. You process natural things in a natural way. You can use it to help grow crops. You do unnatural things in an unnatural way. You can use it to promote Shriners and St. Jude's commercials for a bunch of idiots that would drop bombs on people and say it was great. Tony the fucking Tiger Bowls. Hey, is Notre Dame going to show up at the Sun Bowl this year? If they do, they should probably show up in Las Cruces and say, we're sorry, so sorry. Please accept our apology. Just live the Lord's Prayer. You don't have to say anything else. Bye.